parents or family members, using phrases loosely, not fully understanding the true meaning or origin behind them. I completely embarrassed myself and was struck with the realization that these loose phrases were not what I thought they were, and were actually Sicilian slang and not English. On the first day of school in 3rd grade, walking up into line, I told the girl in front of me out of courtesy that she had a scaramucci in her eye. As I'm sure you can imagine, she looked at me like I was crazy. Up until this point, I had always known eye boogers to be called scaramuccis. I quickly learned from this and researched phrases before throwing them out, especially on the first day of school when trying to make new friends. This is just one small way in which the close involvement my Italian grandparents has shaped who I am. My mom's parents, Carmelo and Carol, have always been very present in my life. For as long as I can remember, they've lived 3 houses down from me. Because of this, me and my sister have been able to experience their tradition of Sunday dinners. This tradition originates from when my grandparents were little and grew up together in Rochester, New York. Every Sunday after morning mass, all the kids and families would share a meal together. My grandparents reminisce about walking around the neighborhood and having the streets filled with the aroma of food. Similarly, every Sunday, I was welcomed into my grandma's house with the smell of marinara sauce that had been cooking all day. As I'm sure you know, Italians love food. I believe my grandma shows her love for her family through her cooking. And by cooking, I mean preparing an overwhelming amount of appetizers, dishes, and desserts, and will not allow anyone to leave until they've had at least 3 servings. She puts a lot of effort into preparing a homemade meal and creating an atmosphere where everyone can truly enjoy themselves. The night usually ends with a board game of categories, where my grandma secretly cheats and gives herself extra points, but I'm the only one who knows about that. All these elements taken into account, the dinner is incomplete with my grandpa's weekly selection of wine. He proudly presents the different elements, and throughout the years I've learned a lot about the winemaking process. What instantly resonated with me is the history, science, and art that goes into it. The love of my family encompassing these dinners in forms of food and the pairings of the wine has inspired my current major of wine and viticulture. I find comfort in the idea of creating a wine that can inspire a social gathering of families similar to my own Sunday tradition. It's surprising how such a simple tradition can transcend into my future dreams. I know how lucky I am to have my grandparents in my life, and I plan on continuing this tradition with my own family. Who knows, maybe I'll even pass on that weird Sicilian slang and let my kid embarrass themselves just like I did.